Kill me! I'm here! Kill me!
Hey everybody, this is Matthew Movies coming at you with my review of Kick-Ass, the 2010 comic book superhero movie that can be closely compared to Deadpool, and pretty much the rest of them not even close. So it is a very dark movie. It is very grim, but also really, really fun. Kind of similar to Deadpool in the fact that, you know, it has a lot of violence, a lot of vulgarity. There's some sexual content, but not nearly as much as Deadpool, or at least it doesn't go as far as Deadpool. But it also has a big sense of humor. There's a lot of comedic moments. There's a lot of characters that are, you know, not played to be taken seriously, especially the main villain, played by Christopher Mintz-Plasse, best known as playing McLovin. For those of you who don't know this movie, it stars Aaron Johnson, who actually is an actor who had gone on to do some pretty great stuff. Like he was in Hell or High Water, or not Hell or High Water, sorry. He was in Nocturnal Animals and probably gave one of the creepiest performances I've seen in years recently. But in this, he plays the good guy, the main character. And basically, he has an incident happen to him where it dulls the pain receptors in his body, and he uses that to be able to go out and become a superhero because he sees what's happening in the world and he wants to do something about it. So he creates the kick-ass costume for himself, and then after he goes out and does that, video goes viral, and he comes into contact with a pair of vigilantes as well, named Big Daddy and Hit Girl, who the three of them kind of come together to try to take out this organized crime family boss man, mafioso, and his kid is Christopher Mintz-Plasse's character, and he has his ears to the ground and is trying to explain to him about Kick-Ass, the character that's trying to take out his organization. And it just kind of goes from there. Like, there's some pretty grisly moments in it. Like there's a moment that is extremely memorable for anybody who has seen this movie that involves a microwave that is pretty disgusting. And there's actually, movie has a surprisingly touching love story. There's Lindsay Fonseca, I think is how you pronounce her name, plays a girl that Kick-Ass has a crush on, and it kind of goes down the same route as a lot of characters, where she likes the costume guy and all that kind of thing. They end up getting together, but they actually they're pretty touching together, and like he's a very sweet character, especially considering how gross this movie gets in parts. Like it's a movie that tonally completely works, despite the fact that it's shoving a lot of very different kinds of scenes together. But it works because of the through line of the characters that you grow to care about, and the way in which it plays off of all the different character types. So you have a lot of this gross stuff, but that works because it involves these mobsters that are willing to do anything in order to get ahead and keep their thumb on the crime world that they live in, and it just really works as far as that goes. There's lots of notable performances in it. I already touched on Christopher Mintz-Plasse and Aaron Johnson and Lindsay Fonseca, but really the two performances that people remember most for it are definitely Chloe Grace Moretz and Nicolas Cage as the aforementioned Hit Girl and Big Daddy, and they are just marvelous together. It's probably, well, I'm not even gonna say probably, in my opinion, it's definitely Nicolas Cage's best performance since adaptation, and it's a very different kind of role for him. He does at various points. There's a couple points where he does kind of ham it up a little bit, but it totally works for the moment because he's in just immense pain when he's giving his daughter some tips on how to evade the people that are trying to take her out and have already done the things that could be very deadly to her. So that all works to perfection, and they play a father and a daughter, and he's trying to bring her up in a very unique manner where it will basically put herself at risk to do what is right, and their relationship is very unique, like I said before, but it also is very well drawn, and there's real affection between the two of them, despite the fact that, like, it's a moment from the trailers where he shoots her point blank with a gun because she has a bulletproof vest on, and, like, despite the fact that he's willing to do that, which would definitely be something that hurts, she's excited to have done it, and she loves him for it, and, like, the way in which Chloe Grace Moretz handled the physicality of the character, and then the way in which she was very believable as somebody who could do severe damage to people much bigger than her, and you could assume should be more adept at violence than her, but they're not because of the level of training and how all of that comes together and feels very realistic, and but at the same time both characters are ones that you feel a great affection for. It just this movie to me fires on all levels, and I just am a very big fan of it. So those are my thoughts on Kick-Ass. Let me know in the comments below what you think. If you're a fan of the movie, if you're a fan of the series, if you have read the comics, which I never have, and so if you've read the comics and you didn't like the movie because they weren't what you were expecting, that's completely understandable. Let me know that. Hit that like button. It does awesome things for my channel. It makes it so that there's much higher chance that the videos they put out will be put in front of people that otherwise wouldn't see them, and I'd be very appreciative of that. And anybody who hasn't yet, please subscribe. I love talking to you guys about movies, and it would be so rad to be able to continue to do that. And please hit that notification bell. I absolutely love talking to you guys about movies, and that'll let you know whenever I put out a new video, and that would just make my day. Other than that, have yourself a nice day.